Project 9. We start off with this database in Excel, and I'm going to save it. I think I said for you to save it as prospect data. I'm going to save it on the desktop. Then I'm going to close this out. And then I'm going to open up Access. And remember, when you open up Access, one of the problems that most students have is deciding where did I put it. So right here, go to this little icon right here and remember where you save it. I'm just going to save it as to the desktop, and I'm going to name this Techies. Can be anything. You can name it anything. It doesn't have to be that. And then I'm going to create it. And the first thing I'm going to do is go get that data. And so I'm going to go to External Data up at the top here and go to Excel, and I'm going to browse to find it, and I put it in the desktop and prospect data right here. Open it. And it's going to ask me a couple questions. Imports into a new database. And the only thing you really have to do here is it's going to ask you a few questions. And you don't have to do anything with that one because it is only on sheet 1. But make sure you click on this little button here, this little box here. First row contains column headings. Make sure you click on that. And then the title, I don't have to change anything there. Let me go back and see what that said. Let access at the primary key. Yes. And we're going to import it into table, and we're going to this is going to be prospects. We'll call that one prospects. And I don't need to save the import steps. Okay, then the first thing we're going to do is look at that table. And I did ask somewhere along there that I want you to add another. We're going to devise another table here. So let's make another table here. So let's create a table, and we're not going to have any. And go to this blue carpenter square, and the table I want to be called status. Okay, and I want to view it. We don't want this field here at all. We do not want a key field in this database at all. So I'm going to click this and cut that field. And then the field name is going to be just plain status. In the status. Status is the name of the table, status is the name of the field. And this would be text. And it's going to be high potential, low potential, so I think 20 would be big enough for that. Okay, and so then we're going to add the data to that. Okay, so under status we have several possibilities, and remember how you do this. You can do 1 words, 2 words, abbreviate, whatever, but just remember what you put. So high potential, I'm not going to put any spaces. Average potential, low potential, and ordered. And that's it. Okay, and so ordered. Okay, and so then on this, go back to the first prospects table right here, and we're going to add a new field. So I'm going to just do it right here. I'm going to add a field called called status. And I am going to go to Lookup Wizard, and I'm going to go to the lookup column to look up the values in a table. So I just have that table that I just devised there, and so I'm going to do it from the status table that I came up with. And I'm going to put those fields, status fields, over there.